In 1952, in Konkan's Shiplon village, a young boy named Gotya is adamant that he wants to marry a girl named Muni, who is 7 years older than him. Gotya's mother forces him to become a pundit. However, Gotya's obsession with Muni takes an evil turn as he turns to black magic to get her. Sadly, things backfire. He dies and he turns into Munjya. Years later, Bidu, who comes from Gotya's family, has to deal with the horror. Munjya is back, and so is his desire to be with Muni. Munjya movie review. Script analysis. Aditya Sarpodar's horror comedy wastes no time and gets straight to the point. It begins with Gotya's story and everything that follows years later. We are rare introduced to B2. The build-up in the first hour keeps you glued, and Aditya has gone all the way out to make it every bit enjoyable. Munjya is not only creepy and scary, but also funny. But if you are someone who's fearful of horror movies, some scenes will definitely scare you. I love them. It's an interesting film that tackles the themes of love, obsession, black magic, and horror. All of this is fit in 2 hours. Despite so many elements, the movie never drifts away from the primary premise. Even though B2's life turns upside down once Munjya enters, I enjoyed their bond. It's disturbing at times, but even those horrifying scenes are well executed. The second hour brings everything together, but not without lots of chaos and more supernatural elements. Aditya follows the usual template of horror movies: an abandoned place, a father-like person to capture the demon, and as it's said in India, the makers have used a goat too. However, the concept is unique, making the overall experience distinctive and unforgettable. Another fact I loved about Munjya movie is how it's set in Maharashtra's Konkan region. Amidst the lush greenery and beautiful ocean lies the horror. On the big screen felt good. Munjya movie review. Star performance. Abhay Verma is superb as the timid and nervous Bidu, who also brings the adorable factor in a story that's made to terrify you. Abhay's chemistry with the CGI-created Munjya is remarkable, and he brings Bit to the right amount of fear and bravery. Sharvari Wagh plays Bella and delivers a good performance. The first half shows little of her, but in the second hour she shines. Give Mona Singh any role, she will make the best of it as Pammy. Mona doesn't have anything extraordinary to offer, yet she wins your heart with her fierce persona and dialogue. Sathyaraj plays a man known for getting rid of demons and spirits. Thankfully, his character is not the typical intense fathers or babas we have seen in most scary movies. The hilarity lies in the character's absurdity. The rest of the cast does an incredible job throughout Munjya. Movie review. Direction. Music. Aditya Sarpotdar, a zombie director, had a clear vision of what and how much he wanted to tell. Usually, the comedy factor has an upper hand in a horror comedy. However, Aditya has balanced it perfectly, often leaving you stressed about what will happen next. I also liked how the director didn't resort to trying to bring the spooky factor with constant jump scares. What I also loved is how Munjya, the evil entity in the movie itself, has a good sense of humor. Another fact that delights me is that Munjya is completely CGI made, and it looks creepy to make the character more vile. It has a screeching voice. Munjya movie review. Out. For movies of such a genre, the music has to be good, thankfully. The loud background music really helps in elevating the intimidating tone of the story. There's only one song, Tainu Kabar Nahi, in the movie, which is beautiful. Munjya movie review. The last word. Overall, Munjya is a brilliant, well-made, and enjoyable watch. The horror is excellent, the performances are superlative, and the evil entity brings more humor than any human character. The CGI and VFX are good with Sri, Bhatia, and now Munjya. Matic Films has been spoiling a horror genre fan like me. With tremendous stories, the number of scary Hindi movies has gone down drastically in the past few years. My major fear is, what if one day even they stop telling such stories? If you love the genre, Relish this spooky treat in the theaters. P.S. There's a special dance number after the movie ends. Do not leave the theater until you see the unexpected surprise at the end.